Welcome to the Drum Lounge podcast.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Drum Lounge podcast. I am your flam drag finessing host, Jeremie Foster.
Yeah, baby, and I'm your young Jeezy dance, whatever this thing is. Blow up your balloon. You hear me? You don't know nothing about that.
Okay, you just playing that? Okay.
Bryon Russell, baby, we back in this thing, y'all.
Yeah, we back, man. I look up, you just flailing your arms. I'm like, all right, let's get it
Big in
then.
the trap, baby. What you talking about?
Right, I'm ready to talk some drums.
Oh yes,
We got quite the episode for y'all folks today.
yeah, man. First off, I feel like it was everybody homecoming this past week.
Yeah. It was a whole bunch of homecomings. I know I saw FAMU, Jackson State.
UAPB's homecoming too.
Yeah. UAPB.
Yeah, and I wasn't very excited about UAPB's band at their thing, at their little homecoming. They had a little fifth quarter against it was UAPB versus Mississippi Valley, and I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. I think the director at Mississippi Valley's name is Buns. He normally, from what I see, he has songs that be like hit and a lot of misses, but he had some of those. But UAPB just missed everything up there, man. And I don't know. It must be like a homecoming curse that you don't play your 5 songs when you are competing or doing a homecoming thing. Like I don't know what the issue was, but yeah, man, UAPB was, for lack of better words, trash.
Hey man, that it happens. I almost want to go. I got to see a clip of that joke, man.
No. But you can see it based off the. You don't even gotta watch the whole thing, but you can see the first song they played, and the first song they played versus Mississippi Valley. Mississippi Valley played an older song, and then UAPB played. I don't even remember what song they played. I just know that bitch started off bad, and you know when you're watching the band.
Yeah,
you can tell when the band members want to play it.
Exactly.
They just want to get it out the way. Them boys want to get it out the way. And not to mention the people that didn't know it. It was like when we first learned 400 Degrees at the 16 Classic.
Yeah.
Like every other song, like Lay Low and all that, it was out of the way. When we hit that 400 Degrees, that thing was hitting.
That bit was crunk upon. Yeah, everybody wanted to play that joint. Like, in Atlanta too. Ooh.
Oh yes.
That shit.
It's not fair. That is an Atlanta song. Jordan song.
You're welcome.
Like he made the song.
Right.
Look at that. Look at all them brass and woodwinds.
Who this is? Mississippi.
Yeah. Look at all the brass and woodwinds. And you got 2 rows of woodwinds together.
Like all together. Like 2 flutes.
Hey, look. On the far left, I see a flute, a saxophone, a flute, a saxophone, a saxophone, a flute. They just sat them wherever.
Yeah.
So you don't hear too many mistakes. Yeah. And I'm saying that because when you hear UAPB, those 4 measures are
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Let me see.
So intro immediately.
Okay. 5-song choice.
Yeah, you just gotta execute it. You hear that?
You gotta execute it. Yeah, that joint was just terrible.
Yeah, them boys said, "I can't believe I do not know this." No.
It's like, come on now, this is a prominent song. Yeah, you gotta play those notes right.
And they finna do another run, like you know the song. They finna do it like right now.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, we can go in and turn that off.
Oh my god.
Shout out to UAPB, man, but yeah, you definitely gotta make sure y'all absolutely know the music before playing it in front of people.
Ain't no way you left the band room and it sounded better than that.
Bro, we did that before with what's that Stevie Wonder song? Do I Do?
Oh. yeah, Do I Do sounded good.
No, it didn't.
That sounded good when we was in the band room.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Bro, that junk sounded hysterical. At, I think we went Tennessee State.
Yeah.
And nobody knew that
In
junk.
2013. That boy,
Bro.
damn, I forgot about that.
That junk was bad, boy. I can't go to that. I can't do that. Can't go to that, boy.
Yeah.
I can go to that on your own.
I should have said a year. And I'm gonna watch that afterwards. Dang. I
Yeah, that was crazy.
That thing said, what?
Right. Bro, yeah, it was bad. Nah, it was a drumline battle. I felt like, right? Jackson State and UAPB.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this past weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, man. They had another. I know it's football season, and it's not too many face-to-faces that happen. Shockingly, college-wise, they normally happen in the stands, like during random parts. Because the band, now that we in the SWAC, it's a rule that I definitely see. The bands rarely play during the game. Like they'll play maybe a total of 8 songs, or 4 songs, 5. But yeah, the Crank and W2 had their little back and forth. You know, everybody had their drums tuned the same, but you know they did their thing. It's a lot of solos that gets thrown around, which is fine. You understand, you know. You call somebody out, but there's one specific part that I want to point out because I need the secret to whoever can comment this on under. You know, where the comments start. Comment. Please let us know. If you go to 12, they have a tenor battle. You hear UAPB tenors play first. And then after that, you hear Jackson State. Boy, when I tell you the difference is so nasty, boy.
Oh, Jackson. Yeah, I already know what's about to happen.
Look at it. Cool. They make a sound.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm glad you counted. I'm glad.
8 tenors.
And then you gonna see how many they got.
6.
You get the difference?
Bro, they are whacking them junk.
Like, that's not fair.
Bro, I remember when they came to Atlanta for that MEX SWAC, and I actually saw how them folks' arms operate when they stroke the drum. Bro, yeah. They are absolutely insane. Yeah, Jackson State, they give their 10 drummers steroids and bass drummers. They give all them folks steroids. Bro.
Oh, I remember when I first, and I heard them in Atlanta too. I was like, well, outside of the Honda, actually, and a game where you have stadium volume.
Honda.
Yeah,
bro.
It's
when them folks. Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
When they came for the MEX SWAC, that was like stadium volume. You know, when you in the stands, it's a different type of echo versus being on the actual field. But my heart was hurting when I heard the bass drums, man. I don't know how they're so loud, but they shook the stadium literally.
Bro, I don't get it. But I remember when in 2014 or one of those years, 2015, when at Honda, when all of the drum lines were to play one cadence, and that cadence was one of our cadences, drop that bass.
Oh yeah,
bro. At mass band practice, we went. Every drumline went one by one to play the cadence. Jackson State played that junk and was absolutely whacking our cadence, bro. Like there was absolutely This is like forte, fortissimo. Like I'm talking about forte, missing.
Well, you're right. What they be saying with forte, easy-mo.
Bro, that junk was insane, bro. Yeah. And even when everybody played together, they was just the loudest, most dominant sounding drum line amongst the rest of the 7 drum lines there. Like,
and because of them insane. Being because of Jackson State being Jackson State and WT being WT, they came in after everybody else came in. That's the embarrassing part because you knew when they came in. You got 7 collegiate drum lines already playing. 7 now, and everybody's playing, so on and so forth. I think they came in like 16 measures after everybody else came in.
After the
boy,
first
what I tell you, you heard when they came in, Warren Thunder to their name is an understatement, man.
Bro,
that did hurt.
Yeah.
That boy said, yeah, man. But no, Jackson State and UAPB had their battle. I honestly, it's kind of hard for me to judge stand battles because what do you judge it off of? You really can't. You really can't judge it off of material. So do you judge it off of who plays more? Do you judge it off of who visually is looking better? What?
I think so. I think the same thing still matters. Well, maybe not, visually, unless you're including like just sticking in something you can actually see from afar.
Yeah,
I think all the same things apply. Like if y'all sound dirty 50 yards away and we can all hear that, then that junk dirty.
Yeah, right. But then you're barred by rules too. You can't play. Luckily, we have great media teams like A1 Media. I think that video I sent you was from B Shot. They're new, but they had good footage. Killer Kev. I said A1 already. Showtime Web, HBCU Band 2,
HD.
HBCU Band, all of them having videos. So, band rules, you can't play when, I guess, the ball is in play or it's close to you or something like that. I know SWAC and MEAC is a little different. I think MEAC, you can't play when the ball is on your end, period.
Your end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then SWAC is you just can't play when that bit is in motion, like, at all, or even getting ready to be in motion. So, does that really make it fair?
I think it's definitely on the lower tier of battle types.
Yeah.
Like the stand battle type is definitely on the lower. Like, if a drumline gets the upper hand in a stand battle, it's like, okay, it was a stand battle, but what happened in the fifth quarter, or what happened like after the game? when y'all faced each other.
But
so that's the more meat and potatoes of a battle. But
that's what we look forward to. If I had to judge based off of that battle, the only thing I would judge off of is the. This is me watching from the video of somebody watching from the end zone, so I can't tell if you out there playing. Or it's two completely different things. That's hard to tell from far away. Can I tell? Yeah, I can. As a percussionist, I know if you're playing the difference. But at the moment in time, when I watched it the first time, that's not what I'm looking at. I'm trying to look at everybody. So I looked at visuals. I looked at togetherness. And I saw a lot of hiccups with Jackson State cymbals. Shockingly,
that's crazy. I think it's end of an era for them, man. But I ain't gonna speak on it too much.
You ain't the only one. But everybody has a little hiccup year. And I think this year, they always got that little inconsistent number thing. One day they have 10 snares, the next day they got 5. So I don't necessarily know how that goes, but I think that's one major thing. And I think they have a lot more freshmen that are currently playing now too.
Yeah.
So anyway, the synopsis, I give it to UAPB's Crank, because not only because they played more, but they looked a lot more together. And the cymbals really are one thing that did it for me. But the sections stood where they were. They stood their ground, and they played through the cadences that were called out. And Jackson State did too. But again, now it's kind of towards the material, not the material. I'm sorry, but the amount that was played and who was better doing it visually. Yeah,
exactly.
So UAPB, y'all boys on top. Well, you ain't on top, but you on top of that.
Stood your ground.
Yeah.
Stood your ground for sure.
You on top of that,
especially being at Jackson State's homecoming. You would expect the other drumline to, all right, we gonna chill, let them do their thing. But the fact that they stood up, they had that book as well. Shout out to y'all boys, man. I don't know about that band song, y'all band song selection. Yeah, or at least the pitch. Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, hey, it's one thing I wanted to make sure I said that we appreciate. I appreciate the fact that we keep it specifically towards the drumline, because not enough people talk about that. And I like to always say this, even with my kids. Without the drumline, there is no band. But without the band, there's still a drumline.
Exactly. We're still a drumline, so of course, for all drumline content, the drumline just gonna cover that. We've been doing that junk since 2019.
Hey, we gotta keep
with me on Bankhead, one mic. I've been doing this since 2019, and that's all we do, man. Talk about drums. Hey, man, speaking on Jackson State, them playing Get Ready with the alumni band with them. I have to find that.
Man, y'all.
That junk sounds like a load of barnacles.
Well,
like literally.
Before moving on to that, shout out to Jackson State's Drumline. They have the tradition where they do the little bump session and play all their old cadences, and I think that is phenomenal. Everybody's out there having fun playing them 6-minute long cadences, right? And making it do what they do.
The alumni events, like being able to participate with other alumni with the drumline, current drumline, in playing old cadences. That is like a blessing.
Yes, and non-existent. And we play old cadences. Like 6/8.
We have cadences from the 80s, bro. Like that everyone knows that. I saw Cookman play the Spirit Groove this past weekend, and I was like, "Let's go!" Like, I'm still playing all the fire stuff, man.
Like the 6/8s, the Spirit Groove, the Putty. They play Putty too.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like all these cadences, bro. We could all the alumni could just link together on homecoming weekend and play all these cadences together, but folks don't be with it.
Now this right here, y'all. Hey, first off, this is the epitome of why Dr. Wells would not let an alumni band play with the current band. Boy, when I tell you, I have never in my life heard a hangover so long in my life. And it wasn't just one. It was like 10 of them.
Wow.
And granted, alumni come back. And I understand, because if it were me, I'd probably do the same thing.
For sure.
I'm not coming back.
Cranking.
Yeah, I'm not coming back to be judged. Like, I'm not. Right. It doesn't matter how good I sound. Now, you ain't playing the wrong note, but it doesn't matter how good I sound. I'm only playing for the crowd of people that heard me 10 years ago. So all I'm trying to do is do things that I couldn't do when I had a scholarship.
Did you see the story of this? The Jackson State head drummer?
Oh yeah,
on TikTok. Bro, he got it was this lady in Target that thought he was following her and tried to make a viral moment by saying, "Hey, why you following me, you weirdo?"
Yeah.
When he was literally just going to the same aisle as her trying to buy a lamp.
And so it's crazy. Now, I ladies and gentlemen, I work in law enforcement, so I kind of understand. I see what's understood, and cuz walked away, so obviously he's not a creep just out of one random thing at homecoming.
Obviously.
Yeah, but I also understand that there's two sides of the story. Again, granted, everything he said made sense, and everything she said didn't make much sense.
Yeah,
but the only testimony that we heard was his.
That's true. But no, she got a response too. But
I ain't see that.
It's
trash.
Not valid, man. You could literally tell that bro was just trying to go to Target, trying to get his little lamp so he can enjoy the rest of homecoming.
Right, bro is respectable. Bro has a demeanor, and regardless of all of that, cuz it's a head drum major. Like
he got things riding on him.
Yeah, that the last thing that I would want to worry about is trying to talk to a chick in Target.
Probably a local.
And then
Mrs. Jackson local.
Jackson local is wild. But guess what? He got like they said he got like 100K followers off of that. So
yeah. He definitely got to gain a
and that big got a lamp too.
Yeah, I saw the picture of him having a lamp. I was like, okay. But now let me see. Let's see this clip of them playing. Get ready.
Shout out to the head drum major, by the way, man. You doing your thing.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. And he handled that situation very, very well, so definitely shout out to him. Alright.
That girl drum major doing her thing, too. Is that a TBS shirt, or?
Probably so.
A random?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, TBS. That low note, pedal tone.
See, all this sound good. Y'all listen right here.
Yeah. Like, why?
They gonna hit it again too, right here.
They just holding it. They're playing two whole notes.
What? They sound like everybody playing right notes though, so
they playing the right notes. It's just they're playing longer than it should be.
Yeah, like what? The dude still holding the note as we speak. Right here. Come on, man. They did it again.
Yeah, they going crazy.
Where? No, I'm sorry. Hey, go back. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh,
go to the end of them playing it. When that's the longest note in history. My fault, y'all. We be playing quick, but you got to hear that bit. That thing. He is still holding that note as we speak. Right.
Like the cadence that started. People WT done started the next cadence. Them folks still holding the note.
Yes,
man,
bro. That thing is hilarious. But again, I would do the same thing, bro. I couldn't do that when I was marching. Now I probably get the opportunity to do everything that you told me I couldn't do when I was there. Oh no,
absolutely.
Yeah, and
I would absolutely go crazy.
And
man.
I'm pretty sure there ain't no bander that is walking around like, hey y'all play this and that and third. They letting them have their fun. As long as you don't put your hands on nobody, hey, go ahead, enjoy your day.
They really fight for that, man. They really fight for just being able to have their alumni join in on just together and do what they want to do. Like, I'm sure everything is like, managed well. I'm sure hazing goes on. They just let them have their fun, man.
Yeah,
let jump fire.
All I want to do is just come back and play with the line that I worked so hard to build when I was there.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
So
shout out to Jackson State, man. Shout out to the alumni. I hope y'all had a great homecoming. And yeah, man.
For sure.
Keep that up.
You all.
Hey, I got a picture. I want you to name the first line that comes to mind when you see this. When you see this picture. The first line of the movie that come to mind when you see this.
Spanking that ass. See, cuz at the bottom left. That's the biggest.
Cause bro. Nah, for me is the radio is off now. Literally, I say that junk randomly throughout the house. Like, the radio is off now. And no one knows where I get that from. Like, it's from Drumline.
Oh, wow. Wow. You know what's crazy? And I did see this too. And I just immediately zoomed past it. Dang, bro. Looking at this thing brings back so many memories.
Even the color of Morris Brown, like seeing them in the stands when they cut to that scene and seeing them in the stand. Bro.
That boy said that cuz said, hold on, I hope I can do it. That boy said
Bro, I feel like he was the originator of that, bro. Like the band director also talking smack to the other band director mid song.
Yeah. Oh no, you know who I do believe that dude from Southern, Dr. Jackson.
The old guy.
Yeah. I believe that man used to talk trash in his sleep.
And he was doing that in the 60s.
Yeah, that boy was sleeping and be like, neck, motherfucker. But yeah,
no, that's funny, man. I just saw this picture and it was hilarious, man. Drumline was definitely a staple movie, not only in my household but in my life.
What the reason? Man, I will honestly say the reason that I play drums now is because of this movie.
Yeah, I was definitely on the drumming junk. My mom took me. I remember when this came out. That weekend it came out. That Sunday, my mom took me to see this movie after church, and that junk was just, oh my god, magical, bro.
Boy Jeremie went home, grabbed some forks and spoons,
bro. I immediately went to try to learn everything that was in here. Like I learned every solo, every cadence that was in the movie before I was officially taught this stuff by the people who knew it.
See, that's at the time I couldn't keep up with it because you probably been doing drums way longer. Than
By this time, I definitely had a good foundation. So I was like trying to learn everything.
Well, I never touched sticks a day in my life until when the movie came out.
Wow,
2000,
like 2002.
Oh, it was 2? I was about to say 6.
Yeah.
How old were you? What in the world? That's
I was about 7. About 6, 7. I was already like doing paradiddles, drum rolls. Like I could do like the basic solo, especially that A&T was playing. I could play everything A&T was playing, and
that boy said.
Yeah, literally. Even the feature they did, that was my favorite junk ever.
Ooh, come on, man. Back,
Bro, I used to think I was the fiest kid ever playing that jump from beginning to end, bro.
Yeah, what? And what's that? I never learned. And it's crazy because I'm from Georgia.
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is. I never learned it, but I always wanted to. Somebody told me that was an actual solo too.
Wait, who played that?
Morris Brown. They played it in that little battle.
Oh, you talking about
I don't know. It's.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. Are you talking about the X Factor?
Yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah, that's that one.
Yeah, bro. See, man.
Shout out to Drumline, man.
Yeah, man. That's literally the legacy of every drummer today,
bro. They put HBCU band on the big screen and exposed it to the whole world. Now everyone pretty much knows like what HBCU or traditional style black music band performances. So
what that movie had everything in it. That movie had band, Greek fraternities, band fraternities,
drama,
drama,
band drama, Cookman.
Yeah, Cookman. Yeah. Was your band in the movie?
Right. They played that the signature Cookman song.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, let's go.
What?
Yeah, we played it. We played it our years too.
Yeah, all you see
Cookman
was
in it. Exactly. And did the breakdown, the ride out, the signature Cookman ride out.
Oh yeah, see,
bro,
that movie started worlds, man.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Now look at me. Look at us. We're making money off of it. Got a scholarship off of that movie.
Whole scholarship, man.
Yeah, man.
Nah, we was talking about battles earlier, and I know it's okay for in a battle a drumline to play a cadence. The first drumline number 1, they play a cadence. Drumline number 2 can play a cadence. Drumline number 1 play another cadence. Drumline number 2 play another cadence.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about in that battle the section itself jumps out and they try to do a solo and the sections battle? How do you feel about section one-on-one battles in a battle and section to section battles in a battle?
The one-on-one battles, that goes so far now. That goes to trash cans now. I seen the other day somebody was shopping on it was like a 18-wheeler tire, and them boys was playing for like 18 minutes, boy.
Bro, I saw that joint and they were playing forever. I'm like, okay, it ain't that much shopping y'all can do.
Right,
y'all could be doing something else right now. Actually,
and what made it even more hilarious about it was nobody was around during that battle, so it was just them two. But for one-on-one battles, well, first off, if you in uniform and you pop out of your section to do a one-on-one battle, get out. You're fired. That jump don't work out. I think the only line I've ever seen do that was like Texas Southern back in the day.
Yeah,
I think I mean, they might pop it out every now and then because that's just like a them thing, but. Nah,
Devin Miles did it. Devin Miles did it with Atlanta A&T.
And you see, Cuz got kicked out.
So, got a scholarship.
Yeah, exactly. They had a meeting about Cuz.
Right. But I guess, but more in general, like the Honda where everyone is chilling and one section leader from one school or one member from one school battles another member from another school and they play on like books and stuff.
Yeah. See, I think that's all right. I think if you're ever in the house with your own friend. And y'all just chopping it up randomly. I equivalent that to the same thing. You just sit there. All right, play this. Yeah. And then the guy plays that. Okay, now play this. And just kind of add on to it, so on and so forth. My thing about it that everybody kind of raves about, like the determine the winner. The winner. I've never, and maybe this is because of the background of where I came from when it came down to cooking. To determine a winner, you have to be able to play what I play better than me. Yeah, and that ain't to me. That's never been a thing. It's kind of like playing horse. It's like, okay, do this, and then somebody plays and they do, I don't know, and now I'm like, oh no, that's not what I played. All right, you lost, and then it's like kind of like now play this. So I don't know. I love doing it because to me that's how you learn. That's how you get better.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what somebody else did. But to determine a winner based off of can you do what I do better than me is kind of weird to me. Now, if I could do if you came to me and you played like I said a paradiddle,
yeah,
and I said okay cool I did that, and now I added a buzz onto it. And now it's kind of like okay now I added a buzz onto it. Now, can you
gotta
do
do
that?
that buzz.
Yeah, you do that.
Can you do
and then
that, though?
Can you?
Exactly. Do something else with it.
Yeah, and then like bounce it back, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. What else?
Exactly. Something.
Yeah.
Finesse it some kind of way.
But to me, still the same thing. When do you determine a winner and loser? Because that rudiment ain't even a rudiment anymore. That's just that's a hybrid of a whole bunch of things. So just for the one-on-ones, I specifically think that is good because that's how you learn. And
absolutely.
In a battle, if a section pops out, especially if you're head-to-head, I completely disagree with that. Now, if you are one-on-one with a section, and a section plays, and then another section plays, and then this section plays, if the other section is taking like 10 seconds to get ready for what they're about to play, then by all means, now you have time. Because now time is being wasted. And nothing is happening because of the discretion of your opposing line. Now it's time to. I wish I had a belt with me, but you
solo it up.
You know what I'm saying?
Solo
it's
it
time
up.
to whoop them. Oh, okay. So you ready? Oh, so you're not playing? And then run it.
Do some grids.
But to do it right afterwards, like I as a section leader, I can imagine the pain of sitting there like, okay, I'm not gonna be disrespectful to them that decided they wanted to add on to what they were playing. So let me go ahead and win. Oh, they done? All right, oh, no, they playing again. Let me go ahead and win. All right, bro, forget it. Just get the clicking and go ahead from there. So.
And then be pissed after when the perception is, they won because they had hella material. It's like, but wait. They kept playing, though.
It's crazy. And then it gets to the point where both of the lines are playing at the same time.
Now that's like, never fire.
Yeah, because to me, you can't win based off of who's louder.
I definitely like the section solo battles with moderation. Like if the opposing drum line is taking more than 10 seconds, if they still trying to get things together, all right, tenors, let's do a solo real quick. Or snares, let's do something real quick. And just pop that off. But the people that just running back to back, that jump be annoying, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like some of those swag lines that just, the snares just did a solo. The other drum line ready, but the tenors pop off their solo, the bass pop off their solo.
And it's just like, why?
Cymbals doing something. It's like, all right, come on.
Bro,
why
I heard you already. I want to hear what they got to play against you.
Even with the one-on-ones, I definitely support those, though. I think that's a part of the culture. We've been doing that. Everyone been doing that since their middle school, high school days. So it's like, that don't change when you get to college. Like, you better
pick them things up.
When you play for a college line and you know you're about to be around other college percussionists and you know that y'all going to be chilling together at some point, be expected to battle. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
And it ain't nothing against you. It's like you said. It's
you know what? Literally. And I got an infamous I got an infamous battle that happened, a one-on-one battle that happened back in the day with Cookman section leader.
Dang, boy.
So it happened to be filmed.
Look at the technique back in the day. Come on, baby, let's go. Who is Prairie View? And okay.
And this is what happens. Like, this is what happens even to this day. You see, this says 2004. It's literally the same thing. All right, you play this, I play this, you play this.
First off, we got a date at the end, at the bottom left. That's how you know they're over.
Right. That was just some bull. Like, what was that? And Tara Taylor, like, bro, what are you playing? Like, what was that?
But that's the joke I be talking about. Like, I gotta play your own concoction better than you.
Yeah,
that's not fair.
That's what I don't like. That is what I don't like. Especially when they got solos already prepared. It's like, bro, you just played a solo that y'all been playing for decades.
I can't come to me and tell me, all right, the regular Hertz rudiment.
The basic rudiment,
which is what Taryn did. Taryn played the original Hertz rudiment and looked at him crazy like, you want me to do?
Like, playing stuff out of time.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know your patterns.
Like he sounds so clean.
Yeah.
Like,
technique perfect. And then
no. And then he come back with his bull. Taryn definitely killed him on this round.
What?
Nah, I'm fast forward.
Yeah, chilling, boy. Yeah, boy, you get been and got fought. You got smacked in this bitch.
I hate. I'm gonna just stop. But yeah, I hate when people start to do that. Y'all cook me, so you should know how to.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
Also, I'm cooking,
chill.
so I should know what every drummer in the world does in life. No, it's not how it
I
works.
should know
like
y'all
that.
solos already so that I can be able to play upon request.
What?
Like, no.
Regardless of what anybody says, that dub goes to Cookman. The Taryn Taylor, because that he played the rudiment, didn't play what you specifically did, because that's again not fair, man.
Not fair at all.
Yeah,
bro. I'm never on
to
that.
judge off of it is crazy. I would never let somebody come to me and do. And you expect me to put that back? Like, no, what? That's not.
First of all, teach it to me first. Teach it.
Like if you sit there and say,
let me play
if you sit there and say, okay, yeah, this is what I'm about to do. All right, I start off like this, and then I do a grandma starting off the left, and then okay, all right, now I understand what you're doing. Like let me break it down because you're teaching me now.
I have an amazing example of that for myself. Our freshman year, MBX SWAC was playing Alabama State. And Michael Floyd, was he the section leader at Alabama State at the time?
At that time, no. Mike wasn't the section leader. It was I actually don't know who the section leader was, but he was a sophomore at the time.
He was a sophomore, yeah. And he was a friend of Bryon's, and he came to our hotel. Mm-hmm. And knowing drummers as we are, we was like, hey, let's drum. And just casually, he just came up to me, hey, play this. And it was a 6-stroke. Oh no, he was like playing 6-stroke roll. Yeah. And I think I played like. I don't know what I played.
I think you did something.
I did something that wasn't a 6-stroke roll.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's not a 6-stroke roll. Yeah. This is what it is. But it's just the fact that he taught me what a 6-stroke roll was, and I played it. And ever since from that time I met him, he would even come, hey, what it is you played? Show me what you played. Teach me something, bro.
Yeah.
And that's how it's supposed to be, man. He's always wanted to teach in addition to wanting to, learn.
And that's what it is. And now both of them are movie stars now from
right.
moment. From the same movie. Drumline 2.
Yeah, we did play in Drumline 2. Actually, it's the a couple of days ago was like the 10-year anniversary of that movie. So shout out to
really? Hey,
everybody who played in Drumline 2.
Yeah,
man.
Shout out to everybody that played in the movie, but just know nobody posted that.
yeah, exactly. The movie was absolutely trash. Bro, the crazy, and it's random as hell. The craziest thing was the filming that they had for the movie. And I mean, not the filming, the watch party that they had for the movie at Cookman. And they had everybody go to the PAC or the CCE to watch it. Bruh, that was the most embarrassing junk ever, bro. Everybody watching the movie at the same time realized how, it was dumb, bro.
And you don't think the movie could have been way better. I just think that the movie was filled with a lot more things that didn't have nothing to do with drums.
Unnecessary drama, bro.
Yeah.
Like, unnecessary drama.
Like, and then put at that whole lip. Never mind, I don't even want to talk about. I don't want to get banned.
It was. It was. I'm glad I had the experience, especially the filming, the learning, the rehearsal portion of it was absolutely fun. Having all the heavy hitters and percussion in Atlanta for that summer, that was the greatest thing ever. But the final product, the movie, it was terrible.
It was a little shocking. I hope they make a Drumline 3 with a little bit of like I hope they make it like I think it was a movie. It was a show on BET called
Home. Yeah,
the Yard. Or something. I think it was called The Yard.
The Yard. Yeah.
And now, granted, I never watched it, but I seen like episodes like when it came down to the band, but I never really stayed in the whole episode or anything like that. But I mean, it made a little bit more sense. But granted that it was a whole series, the whole thing couldn't be about band. I completely understand. Yeah. But I do hope that they make a Drumline 3 that maybe is geared towards like how Marching Orders was. When we were on that
like actual band situations or band problems.
Mm-hmm. We got way off topic when it came down to the homecoming. We talking about Jackson State homecoming, UAB homecoming. But now we got to give love to our brother organization school. Florida A&M had their homecoming this past weekend too. Yeah, and they have some of the main traditions that we were talking about that we wish we had. Their band will participate. Their band actually participates in the show. Like, they do the pregame, I think.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they do. I did not know that. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. Yeah, wow. So you look on, they come on the field for a portion of time for the pregame show. Well, I think it's all the people that pay. Like, you do got to pay for that one. Yeah, I would imagine.
They'll pay, and then they'll go on the field. They'll march, do that little thing where they, the pregame ending where they march in the end, and all the tubas hit that split, and then they'll be done.
The split, yeah.
So they had their thing, and they also have where their drum line comes together and plays a bunch of cadences. One thing I really like about one thing I really like about FAMU's homecoming is their band plays in the stands as well. I think that's such a fire idea because
that's the fire jump, man.
Like,
that's the fire part about it.
Nobody comes to Cookman for our games anyway, so
exactly.
Why not have the alumni band just sit on? You can have I believe it's Mr. Ford that runs it.
Yeah.
You can have him on the end. He can run all the band songs. I mean, it's the same songs anyway. They've been playing forever. So,
bro, it's the same songs.
So
just let the alumni band have their own section.
Yeah.
Just let them folks run, man. Let them folks run the book.
Yeah. Just to give us a day, like we all
one day.
Yeah, we all marching Wildcats. We love what we did, and we still love what we do. I'm still walking around with sticks. So why can't we get? I mean, we do a parade now. Don't get me wrong. But it just, we don't.
Boo.
Yeah, honestly, that parade is all of like half a mile, maybe a mile.
Yeah.
So
that's probably the worst part of it. It's like, I got to march for 10,000 steps.
Yeah, and that junk. This is coming from somebody that did it. That junk is so inconvenient because you got to pull up to the thing by yourself. It's over there by Big Lots. You got to pull up over there by yourself, get in the parade, go. You got to find the way back to your car.
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it ain't no bus?
Yeah. But again, shout out to FAMU's homecoming.
Shout out to FAMU, man.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of FAMU, Classic coming up. And we got to talk smack about Cookman. I mean, about FAMU.
That boy pulled up me.
You see what he say? When sudden impact is running cadence after cadence, the doc says, y'all gonna play back? But all you got left is ducking off and junking.
Oh man, it's
boy, especially this year, boy, Impact is back to run cadence after cadence.
Yeah,
boy. So I hope y'all got something prepared other than Junkanoo and Duck Mouth, but other than that good old shut.
It's about to be.
We got more.
It's about to be meme season, boy.
Yeah. It's about that time, man. And it's just November 4th, or as of the time of this recording. I'm talking smack every single day until Classic.
What?
So be ready.
Be ready for that feature. Y'all can't come out there with no feature and stay in the same spot. Y'all been getting back with your features now, but
I need formations.
Yeah, need formations.
Actually, let's not give the sauce. Like, y'all do it.
He ain't gonna do it anyway. Right. Yo, I'm gonna need more than just whatever that is.
Or the super stiff sticking.
Yeah. That look like he about to do that in the video now. I mean, in the little meme. So yeah, man, if y'all gonna come with it, man. If you ever want to be deemed to be better than Cookman's Drumline, because you're not and you never have, you're gonna have to come with it, man. You're gonna have to make a drum blow up, and
I need it.
And Dr. James is gonna have to pop out of that drum. You got to make Dr. James play.
You're gonna have to do Tuvok over.
What?
Do Tuvok again.
Ooh, Tuvok was crazy.
Tuvok was fire.
To me, hands down, that was probably the better feature out of everything they played. Because they was actually playing the Tuvok. What? Dang, I kind of want to go watch that bill. I'm gonna watch that bill my own time.
Right.
No, dang, I forgot how it started off.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna play y'all trash.
Right. But now, speaking of Classic, Classic is like an end of the year game for at least for Cookman.
For both of us.
And we do our we do our end of the year stuff. And we was at Cookman, playing that Classic wasn't the end for us because we always knew that we was gonna do Honda in the spring, or Honda in January. So we would always, we got Classic, but yeah, we got more performance, we got more practice to do.
Yeah.
But it is that time where a lot of bands got to do end of the season preparations.
Yeah.
And so,
well, first off, for Cookman, from experience, percussion, sudden impact, there is no sleep. At all, for all the new boys that's watching all the old people that's already been through it, you already know it's time to move them chairs and get to work. But get to work, move the chairs in the band room, and let's set up feature formation and knock this feature out. We got 3 weeks. Yeah, exactly. What? Not even 3 weeks. Like if the material is being learned, we don't put that bit together to the week of.
The week of, yeah. It's
a tradition, ladies and gentlemen. We still don't understand it. But yeah, man, Cookman, that's what it's going to entitle. A lot of classic practice. A lot of Will's going to pull out that one happy trick out his bag. Something phenomenal is going to happen now. Don't get me wrong. And at Classic, everybody is trying to figure out who's going to have the most mess ups.
It's been super gimmicky as of late. I feel like at Classic, and so I am wondering like what's the next gimmick that's going to happen.
As long as we don't see a jack up situation.
That I really hope. Actually, I hope so on FAMU.
Yeah, exactly.
They do so.
But yeah, that's happening. Southern is about to get ready for their Bayou Classic. Jackson State. I think their end of the year game is like against Alcorn or something.
Wow.
With that, man, everybody's grinding it out. It's November. At the end of November, it should be the last football game for everybody. So I hope everybody's wrapping up your season well. Percussion, I hope you done had all season to tighten up. If anything happens from the time of this recording afterwards, and it's a screw up, that's on you.
And a lot of these drumlines should be preparing for spring performances because I know there's a lot of gym battles, a lot of gym performances, drumline competitions, and so I'm extremely excited about that now, especially now that we got the pod up and running. We for sure about to give reactions, feedback on all that go on.
Boy, I'm telling you, everything finna get linked and locked, boy. Everything that happens, you already see when myself or Jeremie put that tag in there. Just know you about to you want to clock. I know we're getting closer to the end of our segment, but I wanted to make sure. Somebody brought this up to me, percussion instructor at Mainland High School in Daytona Beach, Florida. The should be hub of all the students that go to Bethune-Cookman. He brought up a topic to me because he watches the podcast too, and he asked if I could bring up like audition requirements for colleges.
Absolutely.
The very first thing that you need to know, and I know people spit it in your ear all the time, and you probably let it go in one ear and out the other, but reading music is everything.
It should be your everyday task to read at least one new piece of music. Like when I tell you I was in high school, I was hungry for reading music. I was hungry for learning the new solo, hungry for learning new material, new way to new solo to read, new lick to learn. You should always have some new music in front of you at all times, so that when it comes to the time where it's time for you to sight read in your audition, nothing is foreign to you. Like you've learned, you've seen every kind of rhythm there is to see, and other music that you've learned. So yes, Bryon is definitely right about that. Reading is absolutely important because there is a sight reading portion in your audition, and you don't want to look stupid. I feel like I still remember the sight reading piece from, it was like Tigers. I feel like I still remember the sight reading piece that Wells gave me in 2012. I feel like it was called Tiger something. Like I don't know.
I just remember. I remember mine was like a march.
Yeah. It was like a whole bunch of just 16 notes and 8 notes. Think of that. But you just had to play that joint accurately because I could tell he was looking. Yeah, the guy.
So, he got the music in front of him.
And he got the music in front of him. So it's like you gotta know how to recognize what a 16th note is, what an 8th note. 30-second note so that you can play that junk in the 8 seconds that you got to review it.
Right. I remember we used to do the auditions for the kids, and we'd be like, not for the students that are coming to be part of the line. We'd be like, all right, here's your music. We're gonna give you about 10 seconds. Go ahead.
Like 10 seconds. That's it. And let's do it.
In most colleges, and I can only speak from my own experience because I went and did my audition. I did my audition virtually, but so that's the one thing. Make sure that you're up on your reading, and not only on like drums but mallets as well.
Learning mallets is important because whatever band you play for, you will have a concert band season, and the band director is going to place you on an instrument, and you better know how to play it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely important to learn all your major scales on xylophone, all your minor scales on xylophone. Learn how to tune a timpani. Like even if you don't audition on timpani, at least get familiar with how to tune it, because there will come a time where you will have to play that if required. And as soon as you are unfamiliar and they're like, oh wait, but you are the only person who's going to play this, okay, let's deduct that scholarship.
Exactly. And then now
it's definitely vital.
Along with knowing how to read music, the fundamentals, like I just said, know all 40 minimum all 40 of your standard American rudiments.
You must know the minimum, maximum all 40.
Yeah. all 40 is the minimum you got to know, and then the maximum You better know all 40 and then whatever else you want to get into.
Yeah.
Knowing that,
Exactly.
and then the 12 major scales plus the chromatic scales. All of this that I just entitled only deals with you getting your scholarship. Getting on your specific instrument is a completely different monster.
Yeah,
So,
you got to definitely have much more complex, much more technical knowledge to get on that drum.
So long story short, because I'm not going to dwell on this one, know the school that you're going to. For one, if you can, to the best of your ability, if you know somebody from there, get in touch with them, practice up on that technique.
You absolutely should let that band director know that if y'all don't choose me, y'all are missing out on something. And just like Bryon said, I can only speak from experience. When I auditioned for a scholarship, that was absolutely my motto. I'm going to make sure that when I leave this audition, you absolutely have to at least give me a full scholarship. You got to at least give me $20,000.
Right.
Like, you got to. And that surprisingly, that's exactly what I got.
See?
But when I went in there, I came with the knowledge of, okay, I have a fire marching band solo. I have a concert band solo, which was the All-State Etude that I was in an All-State band in high school at the time. And I had a a xylophone piece, as well as knowledge of all of my major and minor scales on xylophone. Surprisingly, I didn't even have to play my xylophone anything. Like, he only told me to play the snare, and he offered me $20,000, and I was like, say less.
I didn't know that. For real?
He peeped. Yeah, I didn't play no minor scale. I mean, I didn't play no timpani, no xylophone, or nothing. He just saw me play my drum. And by the way, even the way that he came to Doug was kind of unconventional. He wasn't even supposed to stop at Doug or Douglas High School during his tour of Atlanta during the time. But I had to email him on some, hey, can you please come to Doug, man? We got some seniors that it was really just me. I was really vouching for myself. I was like, hey, man, we got a lot of seniors here. You might want to, come get us.
And he was like, where are all the seniors? It's just me.
Exactly. It's just me. No, it was like three other people of good quality, but
they didn't get in.
Yeah, man. They're not. Well, two other people got in of the 5 people that auditioned.
Oh, okay. All right. Just make sure.
But I was the only one that actually went. Yeah. But yeah, man, that jump matters. It matters, man. Make sure not only should you have the sight reading, not only should you have your a marching band solo prepared, you should also have a concert band solo prepared that's written out on music that you can physically give to them. Like, yeah, this is what I'm about to play. And be able to play that junk, man. Like, match grip it all. Like,
yes,
it's important.
What was your piece that you had prepared, if you remember?
My marching band piece was a combination of something that I made up, and then I transitioned into this solo by Ralph Nader called "Turn Up the Volume," and I did. It was like this crazy. I'm talking about an insane lick. Like, it was probably like the hardest lick I done ever made up in high school. And I did that and transitioned into Turn Up the Volume. And even that Turn Up the Volume lead by Ralph Nader is pretty crazy, too. I did that jump.
I actually don't know that, but now I'm kind of interested in learning. Mine, I played marching band-wise, I played Grievous...
Yeah, marching band-wise.
Marching band-wise, I played Grievous Groove. It was... Whatever starts off like that.
That's that one.
So I played that for my marching band one. And then for concert band, like you said, I had one prepared. But this is in the actual recording that I did. Oh, dang, I can't remember that. I think it was like Butterflies. It was a solo and ensemble piece, but it was like Butterflies and Hurricanes or something like that.
Wow.
Dang, I know I played it for like an Omega Sci-Fi. No, it was
That's called
I know that
Butterflies
too, though. What you mean? I learned that because of him, y'all. Y'all, we've been doing this college for forever. No, it wasn't that. It was like an actual solo and ensemble piece. I just had a whole backpack full of
Bruh,
what you need to play. I got you.
I was ready. Yeah, my concert band piece, like I said, I played All-State Etude, the snare etude from the year 2012. Every year they announce, here's what you have to play, to be a part of All-State Band. I used the 2012's version of that etude, and he was like, all right, yeah,
man,
we need you.
We need you.
We need you.
But yeah, man, so for all the kids that are watching it, for all the aspiring seniors that want to go off to a college, just take those gems, man. That's stuff that
please.
Most people won't give you, but make sure you have
we didn't have it.
Yeah, free.
We did not have that.
What's it called? Free game.
Free game, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I have one resource. and that was Nick Jackson. He's Edward Waters University current percussion instructor. He was a freshman at Cookman the time where I was like heavy. I'm about to go to Cookman, and any question I had, I reached out to Nick, man, and he gave me everything he could. everything he could do.
Yeah.
As much information he could give me before I, got to my audition.
That man is
I highly encourage y'all to do the same, man. If you got, if you know at least or know of someone that goes to the school that you're trying to go to, reach out to them folks, man. Ask as many questions as you can. So that you can be prepared, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's necessary.
Yeah, man. Nick was form 1-on-1, boy. I don't think anybody had. Yeah, that's the exact definition of it. Cuz was cooking.
He was cooking.
There was nobody else to this day that I can say had better form than except me. Not just playing. That had better form than Nick. And when we say form, we're talking about like the cooking technique. Keep your finger on the stick.
Technique.
Something that I don't even do anymore that I need to, but keep these fingers on too. This aura is really big.
Hand, palm parallel to the ground.
Yeah, that it was American. German? No. Yeah,
German grip.
German grip.
Yeah.
German grip that Mr. Ori stresses with the right hand. Like, this has to be flat at all times. He tells you act like there's a rod in your hand and you can't do none of this. Like, it's just straight. I'm probably a little off on it now, and keeping all your fingers on the stick, Mr. Ori is real big on that. But it looks good. Like what Cuz from Prairie View said, come on, y'all cook me. Yeah, you
exactly.
so right.
You so right, man. You know what? Dang, my bad. What you did, man.
You right, man. My fault.
You're right, man. Let me nip myself. Nah, man. We gonna go ahead and transition to the fifth quarter segment. And as y'all know, the fifth quarter segment is where we pick a band song or a drumline clip from either the past week or an old clip that we want to play on the podcast. And I got something from the Mighty Marching Panthers, Clark Atlanta University. I was actually at a Clark Atlanta practice the other day, and they was playing this song, man, All I Ever Wanted, and that's like their staple fanfare. But every time they play it, it's just like, bro, y'all are cranking this junk, man. And I don't have a current clip of them playing it. However, this clip is exactly how they sound today. So how they sound in this clip is exactly how they sound.
I'm kind of curious to see what the clip is now.
It's not long at all. It's literally like a couple of seconds because this fanfare is pretty quick.
Dang, boy, what did they done in 19 period? The year 19.
This is like 2010, I think. I think something like that.
Okay,
but now let me see. Bruh.
Where that band at?
All I Ever Wanted is like their Let's Go Wildcats. So they gonna crank that song because they've been playing it for years, and that's their cranking song. So
yeah, man,
they crank that joint every time, like never fails.
And I wanted to say, along with that, I've seen that new football field.
Yeah, all red.
What's that innovation? Albany State did the same thing. I think they got an all blue football field. That's crazy to me.
The owner of the Falcons, he's the one that sponsored all of those football field reconstructions. Like he picked like a number of Georgia schools to reconstruct their football fields and paint their fields the color of their school color.
Yeah. And
so I think Clark Atlanta was one. I guess Albany State was another. I want to say Fort Valley maybe was another, but yeah,
I didn't see Fort Valley Stadium get redone.
Yeah.
But hey, it's a majority of Georgia kids that cook.
Exactly.
I wonder if that interferes with the actual football game, and I'm saying it because they always have the color scheme. Like one football team wears dark, the other one wears light. So what if Clark Atlanta wears red? I wonder if the quarterback be having issues.
I hope not, actually, because this is the sport that you are receiving a scholarship for, so you should
better throw that
know how to throw it to the accurate person. So I ain't going for it.
Oh, you're right. So y'all, that was this fifth quarter, and it sounded good. That Clark Atlanta was
shout out to Clark, man.
What we said in college, cranking. So mine, again, we just recently watched this homecoming with UAPB at Mississippi Valley, and Mississippi Valley played the song that I was like, ooh, hold on, I ain't never heard this thing before. And it just like it had all of the remembrance of the song, and it hit all the points too. So this is In the Ghetto. Just saying the name just turned to me. But In the Ghetto from Mississippi Valley. Shout out to I think his name is Buns. Don't quote me on that. Look how tubas come in.
Ooh. Correct.
Yeah. Look at this man's recruiting, dog. They ain't never been this good.
Ooh. You got the quince on the leather section. I don't know what I'm talking about. Come on. Oh my God.
In the ghetto. In the ghetto. Come on.
Know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah. Percussion rocking in the back.
Right. Right here. Come on, man. What I'm not a band guy, but those called pedal tones them tubas doing?
Pedal tones, yeah.
I just want y'all to know, this band ain't never been this big until this director got here. His recruiting is nasty.
I don't get it.
Me neither. Even saxophones is cranking. I ain't never heard nobody crank. I wonder if you got split your woodwind thing doing that. What's it called? Reed. Reed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, it's just the French horns playing runs. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then it.
Percussion.
Quince just going crazy. Or quads.
And they ended it right too. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, that's a fire
Mississippi Valley, man. I don't know what that man does to take a band from 50 people to adding a zero to the end. But good lord, and he doing.
I don't get it, man. Yeah, but even if the marching band season ending, we still going. We still got content for y'all. The Drum Lounge podcast is still going to be up and running despite marching band season ending. So definitely continue to stay tuned. Continue to follow us on the Drum Lounge Pod. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, social media, all that, man.
For sure.
And stay tuned, man. We got so much in store. Hey, man, and just remember, man, if you practice today, good job, man. Here's a cookie. Now go practice again. If you planned on practicing but you didn't get there yet, why wait for something that you could do right now? Go practice, man.
Pick them up, man.
And if you didn't practice today and you didn't plan on it,
ready.
You are trash.
Oh, y'all be safe, man.
All right, y'all.